Before I get started, I would like to express a big thanks and special shout out to Carmax, located in Costa Mesa, California, for allowing me to come out and film the 2014 Ford Flex. Hey everybody, how's it going? I am very proud to present a full tour on this 2014 Ford Flex SEL. Coming to the car, it is finished off in an Oxford white exterior. And you do have an older Ford key with lock, unlock, remote start. Oh, that's weird. Panic and trunk release. $13,998. This car might be dead. Hopefully not. You do have a black and gray leather interior. Power adjustable seats. And to start, you insert the key. Push your foot on the brake for safety. I think this car's dead. Let's start it because we need to charge it. Engine on. Our warning chime was just because the battery was dead. Pretty nice in here. This is the car I grew up in. These driver seats are pretty comfortable. You do have a free spoke leather wrap steering wheel. Parking brake, floor mounted. Very hard to push for some reason. That's weird. This is just the seat forward. You automatically adjust the window. You have an automatic transmission, probably a 6-speed. You do have a reverse camera. Very nice vehicle. Let's turn on all the lights, high beams, and the hazards. Very nostalgic blinker sound. It doesn't want to stay on for some reason. Alright, this is kind of a tight squeeze, but we do need to pop the hood. Where's the hood release? Oh, I see. Kind of like a makeshift option. Very weird hood release. That scared me. Alright, pop the hood. You do have a V6 on this vehicle. I think it has either 280 or 365 horsepower, but I'm pretty sure this is the SEL, so it has 280 something horsepower. This battery, I'll leave the car running because it does need to recharge, and it takes 5W20 motor oil. This engine was manufactured in 2013 by the looks of it. Close it properly. It does say flex on the vehicle, like if you're trying to flex something. You do have halogen headlights and turn signals and chrome accenting around the grille, as well as fog lights. You do have 5 twin spoke wheels. They are pretty nice. You do have disc brakes. Okay, these are 20-inch wheels, 255, 45 are 20s. It kind of has like a very unique, like old school station wagon like design, especially with these little groove things here. You have black accents on the rear view mirror, and all along the A, B, C pillar are also black. You do have a little chrome, so it's kind of a mix of everything. This car is for sale at Carmax of Costa Mesa, California, and it has 88,000 miles. You do have halogen turn signals and reverse lights, and brake lights in the rear. SEL, Flex. Of course, you do have dual exhausts with chrome tips. And it does say Flex on the back as well. And you do have a reverse camera. Pretty nice little vehicle. Gas cap is on the right, which is interesting because most cars it's on the left, and for America, easy fuel. Definitely something that I think this car, is it built in Mexico? Because the VIN starts with a 2. Because it's so weird that it's on the right. And most American cars are on the left. Like my Bronco is made in Michigan, and that's on the left. This vehicle actually isn't that ugly. Like, it's a fine looking vehicle. All right, let's get back in. Pretty heavy front door. It does say Flex on the mat. 2-stage memory seat for the driver. Oh, I didn't even have the headlights on. Kind of does a touch thing. Very weird. You do have 2 cup holders on this vehicle. Center console, AV output, SD card slot, and 2 USB-A ports. 12-volt car charger, of course. And you do have quite a lot of storage. You do have Sync by Microsoft. Storage cubby. You do have this very funky control center. It's kind of weird. Front end rear defroster right here. It's almost like touch-like. You have max AC, my temp. This is just a temp. Dual zone. You can just push this. Seat track, tune. You do have a DVD in it. They can put your CDs or DVDs and listen to music like that. Passenger airbag warning. You do have the awful My Ford Touch. This is not the best type of screen, but it's kind of laggy. I just like the song, so I'm gonna have to mute it. You have heated driver and passenger seats. You see that lag spike? Like if I want to push the heated seat, it's so laggy. Look at this. It took like 3 tries. That's so dumb. You do have a little bit of material that makes the dash a little better. Bunch of hard touch plastic. You do have 3-stage home link. Visor mirror. You can get a little sun in it, but it does better than many cars, without fail. You do have a automatic dimming rearview mirror, pretty sure. Sunglasses holder. And 2 dome lights. No sunroof on this model. The Limited has it. This isn't a very good infotainment system. It's super laggy. Oh, you can change the wallpaper. Just change it to the Ford logo. I think you can upload your own photo as a wallpaper. This is a really laggy system. If you want to add the Ford thing as a wallpaper, you go home, and it shows the Ford logo as a wallpaper, which is kind of cool. Center console. Owner's manual. Here's the key for the keypad. Get all this stuff. Sirius XM. Roadside assistance. This is the owner's manual in this pouch. Pretty cool vehicle. Also, as a note, the base model does not get this deplorable system. It just gets the smaller screen. These seats aren't too bad. Let's move to the passenger seat. Oh, you do have automatic mirrors. Left and right. This blinker sound is super nostalgic. I grew up with it. That makes so much noise, that Carmax key box. Do have a little bit of wear on the leather, but that is to be expected of a car with as many miles as this has. Car charger. It does say Flex on the speakers. You do have quite a lot of storage here. And our cup holder. It's almost hair. That is disgusting. Power windows. The switches kind of don't stay in your hand. But the air is ice cold, of course. I think the Limited, you might get the option for a twin turbo V6, which I've seen these things go pretty fast with them. You do have second and third row seating on the Flex. Like, I grew up, this is probably one of the most nostalgic cars I've filmed. 2 cup holders, disgusting. And you have more storage over here. Another cup holder right here. Charger, AC output. I've had many memories in the Flex that we had, good and bad. Because one time I got pushed into the lake by my sister, apparently on accident, and then I had to drive home in my underwear because I was so wet from falling in a lake. And I drove home in this car, and that wasn't a fun drive. And that's where some of the worst memories of this car have happened, and maybe some of the best were made with this car though. You do have single zone climate control for the rear. You can change the zone where it goes in. And that's neat. 2 storage compartments, of course. Always a nice thing. You have the dealership tracking system. They put this in random places at Carmax. 2 rear dome lights. And you do have these types of air vents, which I definitely remember these. These are nostalgic. These bring me back. Second row has a decent amount of room. Has more than enough. Oh wow, has a lot of room. Someone 6'4" could probably fit in here, with no issues. You have more room than even the 4Runner I filmed. This car is definitely more for tall people too, which is neat. Let's go to the third row. To fold these seats, push it down, and you gotta fold this part up. So, supposed to have a third row some way, but you do have this seat in the third row, so we can go to that seat. We'll just do the trunk first. Backup camera right there. There's the trunk. This is a kind of a tight. Oh, we barely made it. We almost didn't make that. That was really close. Maybe I shouldn't have opened it. You just have to fold it like this. You gotta put it back. I'm not sure which one pulls it up. I think it's this. Wow, it's basically stuck on. You have an acceptable amount of trunk space with a vehicle this tight with 3 rows. This does not want to go up. Whatever, that's fine. 12-volt outlet right over here. This car has a lot of power points. Hydraulic trunk. Not a bad option for if you want to go tailgating in your vehicle. Here's this whatever wire. What is this? It's made in Mexico, so I'm not surprised. I'm not sure if this closes the trunk or what. Oh, that does close the trunk. That is a very close one. I nearly hit that car, and I wouldn't be filming here had I done that. You do have some very nice wide fender flares. It makes the car look pretty cool. It's kind of like an old wagon vibe. I don't mind it at all. This car might not have aged the best, but very heavy. Kind of in the third row. I'm in this vehicle now. Okay. fold it. I gotta do it from the, wait, you can fold it from here. I don't have the most amount of leg room, but we have to adjust this headrest. I only have a few inches in here. So if you're like over 5'6", you might not have a good time in here. So this back seat's probably best used for kids under 13. Push this lever, second row will fold. You do have child locks right over here. Kind of heavy, the seat. The car does chime to let you know that the engine is running. Let's see how it sounds, shall we? Sounds pretty healthy. Let's shut it off. As I mentioned, that will conclude my full and in-depth tour on the 2014 Ford Flex SEL. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and thanks guys for watching. Bye-bye.